the 7th. Red light flashing on top of the starting gates. And Mickey Fasson releases the field. They're away and racing. Prentice, Juicing Carrots, Mr. Pago, Regal Honour and also Avidus all jumped away on level terms, but Regal Honour and Avidus will clear them. Further back is Persian Princess settling down. She's now progressing up there, striding to about midfield in front of the favourite Kelly's Gem. Drifting back is Upside Down Bob, then the Rake, and last on the rails Take It Like a Man. They're running at the 1200 mark and it's Regal Honour responsible for the clip. It led the way. Regal Honour out on top, shows the way for Molly Clark, just trying to steady the leader down a little. Second is Avidus. Down on the inside then, Juicing Carrots being closely attended there by Mr. Pago, who's up running fourth. He's got into a beautiful position here at the 950, leaving the back. Then a length and a half to Prentice, who's down on the inside being shaded by Persian Princess. A little over a length to the Rake, Kelly's Gem back in the field being heeled along. Upside Down Bob's on the fence and Take It Like a Man is going to follow Kelly's Gem as they head down the side and put the 700 mark behind them. Regal Honour, the Great Southerner, led the way to the home bend by a length on Avidus. They've kicked 2.5 in front of Juicing Carrots, Mr. Pago. A length and a half off them. Then came Persian Princess. On its inside, Prentice, followed further back by the Rake. Kelly's Gem, the favourite, still a long way from the leader. And then Take It Like a Man and Upside Down Bob. But Regal Honour is reeling, giving back as a great sight in front. Regal Honour down to the 250, a length and a half to Avidus. A similar margin, Mr. Pago. Here comes Juicing Carrots. Now the leader's being swamped with Persian Princess. The Rake charging home. Prentice getting a run on the rail. Persian Princess stormed up. Went to Juicing Carrots. Juicing Carrots. Kelly's Gem coming through late. Kelly's Gem driving through on the inside of Juicing Carrots. Persian Princess in a tight go. Very close finish. The favourites come from nowhere late. Might have nabbed them right on the line, but leave it to the judge with Prentice close up. Also there at the head of the others is Avidus. Mr. Pago followed further back by Take It Like a Man. Upside Down Bob and Regal Honour, who paddled from the corner amongst the last of them in. Might have got it here late. Kelly's Gem. 9 Kelly's Gem. Not really in contention. 200 from home. But will get the right bob in on the line inside of Persian Princess, Juicing Carrots. Number 9 will get it. That's Kelly's Gem, the favourite. Conceded them a big start. But the filly by Vital Equine has gunned them down to give Adam Durant another Metropolitan winner. William Pike aboard for Jay and Mrs. C. Kelly by Vital Equine out of May Serene. Desperate finish late there. Pike was following Juicing Carrots, went back inside of its heels and then continued after just getting squeezed up a little to persevere with the run inside of it. Not a lot of room, but enough certainly to get through with the momentum as Persian Princess loomed, hit the front, but Kelly's Gems picked it up in the shadows and has got the nod right on the line. Number 9, Kelly's Gem, and another victory being its third over Persian Princess, Patrick Carberry and Juicing Carrots. And fourth will go the way of number 10, the Rake. There they are official, a short half head, by a head with the margins following the running of race number 7. The time 1:43.51. The last today's at 5 to 5. 1 Don't Fuss and 10 Encomium are the scratchings there. Let's go down to Gareth and a case of Pike having to pull out all stops there to get the favourite home for backers in the second last.
Yeah, he does, Mac, and I was just having a chat to Jason Miller, the foreman for Adam Durant and William Pike. He just finds a way.
He does. When you think at the top of the straight, there's no hope, and they just he seems to get them there.
She was off the bit a long way from home today.
Yeah, I was a little bit worried coming to the corner and straightening. I thought, oh, she probably not on the bit and not travelling as strong as I thought she would, but maybe dropping back in distance just took that little bit of an edge off her.
Is that a good sign, however, when she was struggling, that she also found a way to pick up her rivals in the concluding stages? Yeah, look, I think it just shows a sign that she wants every bit of distance, you know, and she's relaxed, and then the more she goes, she switches on, you know, so no, that's a good sign. And what do you do with her now?
Oh, look, she'll, just see how she pulls up, and she'll probably go up in distance, I'd say.
There you go. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
There's Jason Miller there, and Brittany, you're about to catch up with the Wizard, and only the Wizard could do just that. So he had to give her one behind the backside, about the 600 or 700 metre mark. And
Just
if you
before
took the
turning.
235, you thought, oh, I'm in a bit of trouble here.
It was just Pike at his best, and we saw him on the weekend get home, tell him we're coming, who looked absolutely gone for all money. But as you just said, Gareth, he just finds a way, and we'll ask him in a moment and see what ride that he thought was best, because yeah, when he looks gone, he just manages to find a way. And with dirt on his face, we'll have a chat to William Pike. Willie, another gem of a ride. We saw you do it on the weekend with Tell 'em We're Coming, and today with Kelly's Gem. Which horse were you thinking you're in more trouble with at the top of the straight, and which ride do you consider was the best?
I don't suppose either one was the best ride. They were both lucky. This girl, she surprised me a bit. I actually thought I was done at the top of the straight. I wasn't really travelling. I had the whip in the left hand. I really thought I was struggling, but she just kept chipping away, and they weren't big gaps, but they just appeared, and she knew where the line was. She attacked it. So I definitely wasn't confident at any stage, but she knew where the line was, and she took me where I needed to go.
You gave her a hit before the corner. Did she respond to that?
A little bit. I had that horse 3 wide on my outside. I really think it worried her out of the race almost. Yeah, she was sort of wanting to lug in, and things just weren't going our way. I thought I was bogging down in the mud, but as I said, just to her credit, she sort of picked herself up that last 50 metres and took off.
Having the whip in the left, did that feel as though it was effective?
It didn't feel effective from my point of view.
Well, lucky she was able to get the job done. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, well done to Willie Pike. It's only Willie could do what he just did. That was quite amazing. I turned around and said the favourite's gone, and then somehow, in some way, Willie's lifted her over the line.
And I don't think you fully appreciate how he's able to get them home until you're on one of the short price favourites. And I can only imagine the punters sitting at home in their lounge room just cheering him home, thinking they've done their dough. And then you really appreciate it, as there are plenty of people over the fence right now getting a photo with the punter's pal, Willie Pike.
Oh, they love him.